I watched Final Destination Bloodlines in 4DX, and it's been a while since I've had that much fun in a movie. So let's do a spoiler-filled ranking of all the deaths in this movie from my least favorite to my favorite. But first, I have to talk about my theater experience. This was a brand new 4DX theater that they built at my nearest Regal, in which I took my parents and my siblings. And since it was the first time of them experiencing 4DX, they did not know what to expect. The chair movements, water sprays, and flashing lights all added to the intensity, especially for a Final Destination movie. And that opening sequence was incredible with all the effects. Now let's get into ranking my favorite deaths. At number 7, I have Darlene Campbell. Now for this death happening in the third act, this was quite underwhelming. A lamppost just falls on her and kills her, and it all felt too quick and not suspenseful enough. I heard that her original death had to do with the revolving doors, and I wish they had kept that death. At number 6 is Howard Campbell. Honestly, most of this scene was shown beforehand in the trailers, so it lacked surprise and his character wasn't that interesting, so I didn't really care that he died. At number 5, I have Iris Campbell's actual death. She leaves her safe house to prove to Stephanie that death is coming for their family, and then she dies immediately. Now her death was brutal and unexpected, but I feel like her character just wasn't the same. Like, you couldn't really feel that the younger actress and this older actress were the same character. So the emotional moment wasn't there. At number 4, I have a combo with Stephanie and Charlie Reyes. Now, of course, their deaths were a callback to the iconic log scene from Final Destination 2, which I appreciated, but it happened so fast. I wish that they had killed Stephanie first and then wait a little bit to kill Charlie just to cement that emotional journey. At number 3 is Bobby Campbell, and this one was wild. At first, I thought that he was gonna die by the vending machine crushing him, and then I was like, he won't die with a peanut allergy, so what's gonna happen? And just when it looked like he was gonna be okay, that coil from the vending machine shot straight to his forehead, and it kept spinning as it was trying to get closer to that MRI machine. It was such a brutal and creative death. At number 2, I have Julia Campbell. I really liked this one, especially because it was so unexpected, and I was with Stephanie the whole time. I just kept thinking to myself, like, it's not her turn, she's not gonna die. But then as we find out later, Eric wasn't Howard's real son, so it was Julia's turn. Her head getting crushed was so graphic and tense and so Final Destination coded. And finally, at number 1 is Eric Campbell's death. This scene was perfection. At first I thought he was gonna die at the fire that happened at the tattoo parlor, but nope, his big moment came during the MRI sequence. We see that the machine is attracting so much metal, and Eric's piercings start flying out, until finally the wheelchair that he brought in slams him into the machine, and we start to see all his bones cracking, and it was just so horrifying. This is definitely in my top 10 deaths in the Final Destination franchise. My rating for this film is a 9.5. Let me know if you've seen Final Destination Bloodlines, and if so, which was your favorite death?